Oh my goodness. I was like, yeah, I'll go live, you know, I've not got much on this afternoon. And then, oh, hello, goodness me, loads of you are here. Thank you so much for joining me. I haven't got a second device because all my children are playing, doing schoolwork and all the rest of it. Maybe I forgot where my craft room is. Well, I'm busy working on the new craft room, and my poor builder was digging away in the garden to sort out the foundations, and he came across a manhole cover. So we've taken the manhole cover up, and it's like a massive hole and drains coming to it and stuff. So we're trying to figure out, is it an important hole, is it not an important hole, if do we have to have access to it? Anyway, we've got a solution, it's all sorted, and we can crack on with crafting. Okay, so last Monday when we were doing the decorating the drawers, I thought it'd be nice to have a play with these letters and use up some of those stamped one sheet wonders that I have loads of. Thank you, people who have given me super chat money. You guys are so awesome. Bobby, you don't have to pay me to arrive. It's okay. I will come back. I thought it would be fun to use it to create focal point words. So happy is quite a nice focal point word, and you guys can suggest others to me, and cut them out of a stamped one sheet wonder, and then choose a colour to go behind it for the card base that is then going to kind of show up really well. So you guys can suggest a colour that, you know, would perhaps be a nice contrast to this one. And you've all been chatting. I know, well, nothing can stop you guys chatting, can it? You guys are right chatterboxes, aren't you? And I'm just checking that's the correct one. So as I did the other day, the really simple way of getting your letters to line up is to use something that is lined. Obviously, our grid paper is awesome because we've got the lines going vertically and horizontally. The only thing is, it's just getting them into place. And if your fingers are a little bit shaky, it's a bit frustrating. But anyway, we'll hopefully get there. And sometimes it helps just to dampen your fingertip. And we'll get that stuck on. Esther's resting her achy foot. Oh, Steph's back to normality today. Good, good. She's just recovering from her injection. Okay, right, let's get that down. Oh, that moved. I'll put that there, I'll put that there. Ooh. Okay, that will... Oh no, that doesn't feel right. Is that right? Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Right, I'm actually going to take... I should have cut more washi. That is what I should have done, and had it further along so it's easy for me to put down. So that's my tip. Definitely do that. Don't skimp on the washi. Now, because I want to use this about 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever times, I do recommend that you stick some sellotape over the top. And I'm just looking for my sellotape and I can't find it. So I'm going to put some brown tape here. So I'm going to stick an extra piece over the top. Hopefully it won't then cut when I use it. But I do recommend, if you've got sellotape, you actually use sellotapes, or I don't know what you guys call sellotape in America. It's basically the plastic based one, not the paper based one. So washi tape is paper based. This is sort of, you know, recyclable, environmentally friendly brown paper tape, which I used an absolute ton of when I was moving house, and it was great because I thought, oh no, it's good stuff because it's not plastic and it's, you know, biodegradable. So that's what I'd normally go for that. But when you're doing this and you need to have it sturdy, I do recommend a bit of the plastic tape over the top of that. Right, let's grab now my little stamp and emboss my mini machine here, and I'm just going to lift you up. Oh, I need the plates. Now I'm hoping that this is going to fit. Is that going to fit? Oh, barely. Okay, I think we can do that. So if you're worried about it not fitting, you may want to cut your cardstock a little bit thinner. I've cut it to 9.5 centimetres, so you may want to cut it a little bit smaller. So 9.5 centimetres in is 3 3/4 inches. So, you know, maybe 3.5 inches, so maybe 9 centimeters, then that would be perfect. I'm just going to lay my happy on here. I might just move that up a wee bit so it's in the middle of those 2 roses. There we are. And then pop that. Oh, I don't know what happened there with my internet. So I'm on my mobile data now. Sorry about that, guys. And this is not wanting to play ball with me today. Oh dear. Turn that around. No, that's, I think it needs it even, it's a bit odd. Usually it's quite happy to go through like that, but. Oh, why aren't you doing it for me today? Isn't that bizarre? I have got the correct one, haven't I? Use with the thin dies. How bizarre. Try again. Oh, isn't that funny? What is going on with this? I don't know what's happening. I'm just going to bring my big machine in for now. Sorry, for the sake of... Oh, look. Someone said to me the other day that I'd been missing a T. Right, bear with, guys. I'm just going to have to use my big one. You're being so lovely and patient. There we go. All sorted. Wasn't very happy doing that, was it? Okay, so there we have the happy, all nicely cut out. So I'm very carefully going to take my letters off, but I want them all still stuck together because I want to use it for another one. And I need to pop out these little bits, the middle-y bits. Oh, that fell somewhere. I'm hoping not on the floor, but I heard it land. Okay, just going to swipe those back. Anyway, hope you guys are well. It's another blustery day here in the UK. I don't know if it's blustery anywhere else or if it's just a mid-Wales thing. So I already cut out these card matting layers earlier because I wanted to do this and not waste your time. I'm managing to waste your time in other ways, but anyway. Run that one through. Now I can't see comments. Oh yeah, there's the comments. There we go. Melanie's ordered the mini machine. Awesome. Who's not feeling well? Wendy. Oh, sorry to hear that, Wendy. Oh, what's Esther gone and done? So who can tell me if they got a YouTube notification? Because yesterday, a few of you had issues with the YouTube and were messaging me saying, oh, I didn't get a notification, which was rather odd after all these months of YouTube generally behaving itself. I'm just trying to collect all these letters because we can use it for something else afterwards. So because I want to put an additional sentiment on here, I'm thinking of using the sentiments out of the Pretty Perennials because that's got a massive happy in there, hasn't it? And it's got sentiments like for you or birthday and things that will go with the word happy. So it kind of makes sense to use the word happy because we've already got a stamp set that would match the word. So, there we go. And then we can use these pretty letters for something else, for another project. So it's like 2 for 1, really. It's a twofer, as we say. Okay, so I'm using mobile data. What is your internet gone? The internet has gone. Yeah, no, I know. The boys have just all come into me and gone, using mobile data. They're all going to want to nick my mobile data. Okay, so you all still with me so far? I haven't lost you. Right, so now we need suggestions for colours that are going to look good underneath these. So I had an idea for, say, if you were to put purple posy under the purple posy looking card here, how could we make sure that the happy is really clear? So I have thought I might get out my brushes and just do an additional bit of colouring on here as a technique to see if that would work. So should we try that and see how that goes? And if it doesn't work, we'll do something else. So as I said, this is 9.5 centimetres wide. So I'm going to cut my card to 10, which is just under 4 inches wide. Fold that over, pop it back in, and trim that down. So I've got the piece of purple posy for another day. Okay, so the last messages I've got, I can see, is Esther saying, "Oh, Linda, I'll DM you." So are there more messages coming through that I'm not seeing? Am I still live? And can someone ping me, like WhatsApp me or message me on whatever, on Messenger or something, to tell me whether or not I can read your messages, because Esther's is the last message that I can see. Oh, Esther's messaging me, thank you. You're still live, I know, but are there people have questions about the die machine? Oh my goodness. See, I'm not reading any more messages. So yeah, Esther, you'll have to keep messaging me what the question, or Bobby, can you message me what people's questions are, because they're not showing up in the chat. Or shall I just start again? I could start again, and that way we'd have a refresh. Ah, look at that. See, that shows up so much better now, doesn't it? Okay, let me read what some of you guys are saying. I've got Linda messaging me. I've got Ali. Oh, Ali, I'm live, by the way. Sheila's messaging me. Okay, I know what. I think I'll just keep going, and then hopefully this won't take too long. There's P. Now the only thing is, I've got to find all the little wee bits, which may or may not happen. So if it doesn't happen, we'll just have to do that whole trendy thing of leaving the middle bits free. That's quite a trendy thing to do, isn't it? Not to have the middles. Oh, I think I found them. Right, so I've got the middle bit there for P. A little bit there for the P, and a little bit there for the A. Okay, so I just want to pop a bit of ink on there so it matches that bit there. It's so weird because I'm like, I feel like I'm talking to myself, even though I know you're all out there, and I can't see your messages. It feels like I'm just going to have to carry on. And I know there are other demonstrators on the chat, so could you answer any questions, please? Especially if you're in my team, Esther and Kay. Thanks very much, lovelies. There we go. And then just put a teeny bit of glue. So I'll just get you in for this bit because this is what could, you know, break some people. You need to put some tiny bit of glue, really little bit, and you almost need to sort of like wipe it back off again because you don't want too much there. And I find it really useful to use my pick tool because it's got that lovely icky sticky bit at the bottom or at the top, whatever way you want to see it. Just push that down then for a few seconds and then lift it off. I use my finger just to hold it so it doesn't re-pull it back off again. Okay. There's the cool central part of the way. There we go. Happy. There we go. Right. So now what I want to do is stamp something at the bottom. So I think I'm just going to go for the birthday. And I'm just going to, this is the other piece of card that I cut off. So I'm just going to stamp that on the edge there. I think it might go a bit darker actually. Look at gorgeous plate. Well, I re-inked this today, so it should be nice and juicy. There we go. That's a little bit more clear. And I'm just going to have a go at this with my scissors. Do a wee little straighten. There we go. And we'll pop it to the side, or you can have it in the middle. There. I'll just pop that there. And that one is the only little birthday I can put on dimensionals. That's the only little bit of dimension really for the whole card, because I was thinking of sticking it all up with dimensionals, and I could perhaps do that. It's just that what do you do with these central parts? So we might have to do one that's so trendy without the central parts. What do you think? It would help if I got the birthday the right way up. Okay, so that's one done. So that's one way of using it. So S is messaging me now. Ooh, come on, Esther. Liz says that she can't hear me very well. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm using the device that the sound is not great. So I will stop wittering and I will be a bit more clearer. Sorry, guys. Okay, next one. Now, I was wondering what this would look like on Tranquil Tide. That's really nice and bold. I really like that contrast. So normally I wouldn't add an extra colour to a card, but because this is going to be going around the circumference of the card, it's going to create a margin, and it's going to be a feature in the middle. It's not really adding kind of like an extra colour. Well, it's not adding it randomly, it's adding it across the board. So I think that looks really visually quite appealing. And then we need to think about what we're going to stamp or how we're going to do our wording. Now this paper was actually stamped onto pineapple punch, and I may have some of this pineapple punch somewhere. I may have a little snippet of it, so let's have a look. Oh yes, I've got a nice little, that little piece of it there. Now I did notice there was a lovely stamp set that had for you in it. Oh no, I don't think I've got it. I really like that big birthday there. Whew, I'm getting hot now. I've got to take my jumper off. Oh, excuse me. Whew. Okay, let's see if I can just ink up the birthday portion. Okay, I have inked up something else as well, but that's fine because I'm going to trim it down. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. Oh, look at that. Yay! Oh, I like that. The birthday's a little bit strong, more strong, isn't it? And also it's repeating the tranquil tide in the design. No, pretty peacock. Oh my word, I keep getting the wrong name for that. There we go. So let's see if I've got all the little pieces for the central portions. Put yellow one there, put one there. Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, I think I'm going to have to leave that one then. Okay, that's going to have to be the trendy one, everybody. All right. So done that one and that one. Right, what about this? Oh, looks nice as well, doesn't it? Oh, seaside spray. So again, I think with a little bit of extra sponging around here, it will add to the contrast that we need. So again, score just a little bit bigger than your matting layer or your design layer. Fold in half and then cut. My little brush. Do a little bit of a swish with the purple. I haven't re-inked it, I'm just using the colour that was still on there. So I think that's probably enough for it to show up. Now I do have the central bits for that one. Again, just going to put a little bit of purple into those. Swivel that around the right way. I've got a little bit of gunk on the end of my tip here. Sorry about that. Oh dear. Okay, right, now this one, I thought it would be nice to put happy, sending lots of happy. I thought that was quite sweet. Sending lots of happy. You know, because you're sending a card and, you know, you're sending happy greetings. So I thought that would be nice. So what colours have we got here? Ah, misty, I think that's Misty Moonlight. So I'll use that as my nice dark colour, she says. Oh, there it is. So you can choose whatever sentiments you want to put on. I thought if you wanted maybe to do a more faith-based type card, you could put the word faith, you could put grace, joy, all sorts of things. So I might do that at another point because I really have liked the way that these have come out. They're just such a simple way of getting a sentiment on without it interfering too much with the design of the paper. There we go. Right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I'm sorry about the technical hitches and also the delay at the beginning. Some of you know that I'm having building work at the moment, so things may just crop up from time to time, even though I want to go and do a live. So sorry about that. Thank you to everybody who's given me thumbs up and super chatted. It's great to have your company, and I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know which is your favourite. So hold on, which one did I do first? Yeah, so that was the order, wasn't it? So the purple, so if you could put it in the comments, because I can't see the chat at the moment, the purpley one, purple posy, the, oh, pineapple punch, I miss you. Oh. And then this one with the seaside spray base. So let me know which is your favourite, and if you like the contrast better than the colours that are more toning into each other. And yeah, take care for now. I'll see you guys later for a Stamp One Sheet Wonder. Lots of love. Bye.